Well, I'm here for World Space Week, and it's a celebration between October 4th and 10th where young people around the area and actually around the world are inspired and challenged to go into STEM careers: science, technology, engineering, and math. Well, I was an Air Force fighter pilot, went on to be a test pilot, and then was lucky enough to be part of the 1998 class of astronauts. So during my 15 years with NASA, I flew 2 shuttle flights and was on the final flight of Space Shuttle Endeavour, commanded by Mark Kelly.
And I mean, for those of us, most of us who haven't been in space, just what are your abounding memories of those trips?
Well, we trained and we trained and then we trained some more. And all the geometry and all the actions that we executed up there were very much expected. But what I couldn't even contemplate, what was not expected, was how the launch felt. It was sensory overload, it was acceleration, it was vibration, it was a crazy ride. And then getting up to space, zero gravity, microgravity, it's a feeling that you just can't replicate here on the Earth. And so I was smiling the whole time at the wonder of being in microgravity, and then finally looking at our beautiful planet. You know, our simulations didn't have the beautiful backdrop of our planet, and I was impressed with the beauty of all parts of our planet. And the countries don't have borders, and it was a spiritual experience to look back at the planet Earth. On the International Space Station and on the Space Shuttle, we're actually pretty close to the Earth. We're only about 250 miles off the surface. So it's like being super high on an airliner, but we're moving 17,500 miles an hour. So we're zipping around the planet every 90 minutes. And as the Earth rotates underneath us, we get to see all different parts of our planet between 51 north and 51 south. And yes, we could see Ireland from that vantage point. I know we're a little bit north of that here. So how old are you?
7 years old.
7 years old. How about you? 6. When I was 7 years old was the year that Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon. And that's when I got inspired to be an astronaut, if you can believe that, when I was your age. It took a long time. I was pretty slow at finally getting to space. I was 40-something. I won't tell you how old I am now. But it's really neat that you're wearing a NASA shirt and you're interested in space, because this is World Space Week.
Well, it's a great honour to have a real astronaut here in Northern Ireland to launch World Space Week. Northern Ireland is part of a series of events happening around the globe in terms of how we're showcasing the importance of STEM subjects: science, technology, engineering and maths, and in particular the opportunities that lie in space. People don't maybe quite appreciate that already Northern Ireland is playing a major part in terms of the space industry. Almost 8,000 people in one way or another work in areas that support space, right through from engineering through to other support areas. Even in space itself, there's going to be a whole wealth of opportunities over the years to come.